think that that's a great segue to you, Dina. I mean, you're in this space of diversity and inclusion in the corporation. You've been doing this work for so long. Can you talk about some of the challenges that you're having or have had personally as it relates to creating a more inclusive workplace?
Sure. My background is nonprofit. I've got nonprofit bones, but I am in a corporation right now. And my responsibilities cover our North American sites for a manufacturing plant and manufacturing organization that when you look at the industry in terms of chemicals, and when you look at the industry in terms of engineers, the numbers are even more challenging specific to African Americans. The thing that's really important to me is my passion for this work. I have to believe, not just because it's important that when you look at diversity, it drives innovation, but I'm also a mother, and I know I have to fight to make things better, not just for us, but for the next generation. And so when I look at the numbers, they inspire me to push harder. You do need people in roles, because one of the things that really sold me in our company is that the person I directly report to, who is in a very senior level role, happens to be an African American woman. And based on her role and a lot of her commitment to diversity and inclusion, we're seeing the conversation start to change and the company slowly start to change. So I think that there is opportunity when you do have people fighting for the right reason, not what I call a colorful checklist. Because just when you have people who look like us, doesn't mean they're all dedicated to driving diversity and inclusion. And that's a critical difference, and I think a very important distinction I want to make. But also, so you have representation, but you have someone who's passionately driving it too. And I think that one thing that I'm inspired by is that the support doesn't always come just from people that look like us. And it's important to identify allies in building change. Because if you do look at the numbers, true to what Melanie just highlighted, we are outnumbered. And so identifying allies in terms of who wants to drive change and inspire a passion for other people to drive change, that's necessary as well. Then we've got to fight to stay there, fight for the importance of diversity and inclusion, and make sure that you can demonstrate it's a business case, not food fest and fun. That's all in there.
Thank you, Dina.
I get excited about this.